Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Halifax Oasis. It's been a long time. Let me start with I got really sick for about a week. I had some bad flu. Then we had the big snowstorm, and I was snowed in for days. Couldn't record, do interviews, nothing. Then my mother passed away. I had to travel. Um, Then we had another big snowstorm, and I was trapped for a few more days, and here we are. So now I'm back on track. My next event was going to be the Board of Supervisors meeting last night. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd, and they had to cancel because they're still worried about icy roads or whatever. So I have not touched my website in weeks. I've got a lot of things that's been going on from a personal standpoint, but I'm working towards it. I've rescheduling interview after interview because the weather just really screwed everybody up. I can do them on the computer virtually, but I much prefer doing them in person. I'm just I consider myself rather tech savvy. However, I don't like it because it's just so damn impersonal. So lots of things to do and talk about. One thing I'm going to do today is I've got my little Board of Supervisors list. I've sent them all an email for interviews. Jeff Oakes and Robbie Smart have interviewed with me, and no one else has contacted me. So we're going to call them while I'm filming today. I'm also going to update my website, which I haven't done in forever. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Anybody wants to volunteer to help? I've discovered a couple of things. One is the Halifax County Sheriff's Department, the videos they've been putting out about the weather and stuff. They're hilarious. I love what they're doing with their social media. So I'm going to put a link on the front of my webpage. And another guy named Dale Trent, he's always, I guess he listens to a police scanner. I've asked him to interview, but I don't know if he's interested. But I want to put a link to his Facebook page, because my whole goal here is to have a central location for everything and anybody, so that you can go on my website and you can see what's happening with Halifax sheriffs, or you can see what Dale's posting by a simple click instead of having to go out and look for everything. I also need to update all the links I've created in that Excel worksheet. Now, I've pulled both of these up here because this is what we're going to deal with first. We're going to talk about a few other things happening in the county and nationally. And just here we go. I'm not doing the regular Friday night Oasis things where I give an opinion on things because, quite frankly, nobody gives a damn about my opinion. Just like on my website, I'm discovering what people want to see and want to hear. Let me give you an example. I was in the YMCA. I've rejoined there. I've been going, well, when I can. It's like I go and then I'm snowed in or sick. But anyway, I spoke with a girl at the front desk there. Her name, I think, was Shayna. And she's new to the area. She's from Kansas. She's here with her family, 4 kids. And she stopped me. She said, "You're the girl from Halifax Oasis." And I said, "Yeah." You know, immediately, "Oh, God, don't identify me." Yeah. But she said, "No, I want you to know I just started following you, and I really enjoy the things that you're doing because I'm new here. And it's introducing me to the county and telling me about cool places or meeting people. That's why I do it right there." You know, so she made me feel so good. We talked for a bit. So, yeah, so I'm making a point of getting back into this for you, Shayna. And I think it's Shayna. I hope it's not Shauna. Shauna's the girl who just did my taxes at Liberty Taxes. Hey, I recommend her. You got to pay $319, but she did a great job and found refund stuff I didn't even know I'd have. So that was cool. Shauna, asked for Liberty Tax next to Tractor Supply in Centerville. So anyway, what I'm getting the vibe of, people are interested in our local politics. They like the interviews I do, and they like the man on the street and the going to towns and getting to know you stuff. So that's going to be my focus this year, not what Lisa thinks about something. You'll hear that periodically. I mean, today I'm just kind of guiding you through where I'm at and what I'm doing because I've been offline again. This is twice. I feel like January was just a continuation of 2025, and now that it's over, I'm pretending February 1st was a new year. Woohoo! All right, so let's look at the website here. One thing I had here was the local price watch. Quite frankly, nobody cares. People want to fuss about, why isn't it coming up? See, I haven't been on here in so long, I have to remember. Oh, that's right, because it's a file in my drive. That's where I update it. So I thought what I could do, Lord have mercy, now I got to find it. It's going to be, I should have had all this set up. You know what? I'm going to pause for a minute and come back because I don't want to waste time looking for stuff. Okay, so here it is. This is the document I work with. And you see the last time I did it was 11/28/25. So I haven't done this for, Jesus, that's over 2 months. Sorry. All right, so what I'm going to do is pull this up and we're going to put, that should be 11. We're going to put, and then I'll upload it to the webpage. Maybe I'll just do this periodically. I think it was more for my interest than anybody's. So today is the 3rd, so we're going to go 02/03/2026. And what I'm going to do is mark this gray just so I know there's a big old gap here. Let's stick some shading in it. God, see, I just got to learn how to do, or remember how to do this. Design and serve. But you know what? I can do that later. It doesn't matter. So what I do is I go on the Food Lion. Oh, I blew that up. I go on the Food Lion webpage, and here, this is specific to South Boston. And then I type in cheese. I usually do the 1 pound, 1 pound block. There it is, $2. And I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed. So let's look and see. Where's the cheese? Right there. Okay, nope, that was $2 as of today. So I'll put that there. Let's look at ground beef. That was at $7.29. It had reduced $1. So let's look at that. Go back to the Food Line webpage. Put in milk. No, sorry, ground beef. Ground beef. And there it is, $7.29. So that has not gone up. Make sure that that's the 1 pound, 93.7. Go back to here. Oh, you bugger. Come back up here. 93.7, 1 pound. God, see, this is how old I'm getting. I forgot what I said it was already. So now I got to go back and look. $7.29. Okay. So then, okay, so it's held its own. So look at that, 2 months and the prices are maintaining. What's something else that may have gone up? Let's try. I'll go back and now I know gas is at $2.75 because I just rode by there. So gas is up. Oops, what did I do? I messed up my cigarettes. Hit delete. There it is. Yeah, so gas is up. The last time I did it was $2.69, but prior to that was higher. So that I would say that's kind of maintaining. Let's have a look at. Oh gosh, let's have a look at bread. Somebody's at the door. It scared me. So that means I need to pause. My mouse pause. Okay, that interruption done. So let me get my phone here because we got to call quality and ask them about cigarettes. I got too many messages. What's it called? I think they're called quality. QU. Quality Plus. There they are. All right. So anyway, look at here. See, I fixed all this up. Can you see that? Do I need to blow it up? I feel like I do. You don't need to look at me. Let's pull this up all the way and transition. God almighty, I forgot how. There we go. Okay. So you can see I went ahead and did it all. The milk has actually gone down by 40 cents. The beef is the same. The eggs are the same. The soda is the same, except the VIP is much more. The chips have gone down, actually, by about 50 cents. Bread's the same. Cheerios are the same. The Snickers is the same. The cheese is the same. The Budweiser's the same. The water's the same. The crackers are the same, and the coffee's the same, which that actually surprised me. The gasoline, you can see that's fluctuating up and down. And now we're going to call and get the price of cigarettes. And that's all I'm going to do for my update. And I'll probably only do this, every couple of months. Because like I said, I think this is purely for my interests, not necessarily everybody else's. Okay, so let's give them a call real quick. And let's see what they say. So you can see how this operates. Because I'm going to be calling the supervisors. Should be. Hey, I have a question for you. How much is their single pack Marlboro Reds before tax? Before tax. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Woo! Those have gone up. 10.07. God almighty, they were 9.37. They've gone up. I suck at math. 70 cents. 70 cents in the 2 months since I haven't done this. Woo! Is that what they call the send tax? But it's, whatever. All right, so that's now updated. So what I have to do now is I have to save the document and upload it. And I'm going to pause while I do that. And then we're going to come back and call the Board of Supervisors. Oh, no. We have to update events. We'll do that. Then we'll call the Board of Supervisors. Okay, so that's done. The little price thing. As far as the election information, there's nothing there, even though I never got my interview with Heather. I'll try that again. I haven't done a blog since December. I'll do another one tonight because I do have quite a few things I want to talk about on a national level. And I'm going to be mentioning Miss Mitzi there. You need to keep your eye out. I started this calendar here, and I'm just not really following it, so I'm probably going to revamp that. But the only other thing I kind of wanted to go into here was, if you look here, the happenings, events in the county. This is so out of date. I was really good about upgrading that every Friday. See, like here's the groundbreaking. I missed it, so what I need to do is remove it. So that's gone. I doubt if anything in here is even current. February 7th. Okay, Chris Tucker's going to be at the Caesars Casino. We'll leave that one. This is what? We need to move on. That was something happening in December. We need to remove that. Poof, it's gone. Evolve, February 5th. Today's the 3rd. This is something coming up. Networking event. That sounds interesting. This is Feb 28. The VIR, there's an event. Move on. January 17th, that's long gone, so we need to remove that. Where is it? Is that it there? Yes, we need to remove that one. Go back. It went too quick on me. Go back. All right, so the winter, wait a minute, go back. All right, the VIR was good. Now we're looking at Winterfest. Go back. October 5th. Wow. No, go back again. Be still, stop it. All right, that's March 6th. That can stay. Then we have, this is April, a star party. I haven't been to one of those. I really want to go. Then we have this New Year's thing. This can get removed. All right, and that's all I have up there, remove. Now, what I do, go ahead and publish it because that's gotten rid of all the old stuff. Now I got to go in and find new stuff. And I keep asking people, please send me something. Somebody sent me a calendar, I think it was from Tri-County, that I need to get up there. I apologize for not having done it yet. But what I usually do, all right, we don't need Food Line anymore, so we're going to go to Facebook. I usually go to my Facebook and let's put this over here. Let's blow it up so you can see what I'm doing. And I go to, is that events? No. Marketplace, video, home. Where are events? I think I might, what? Events. Where the hell are events? I think it's under my profile. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Going to Cinderella at the Colonial Center. It's in Mecklenburg. I know that, but I love the Colonial Center. They're wonderful. I've been to 2 or 3 things there now. But this is an events. Damn it, which one's events? Gaming, groups, marketplace, video, home. Dude, I'm losing it. Where's events? I thought it was in the top tab. See, I'm used to doing everything on my phone. Is it over here? Here it is, events. All right, so I go to events, and what I do is I start looking. Here, Staunton Parties having Astronomer Star Party. Is that the same one I had up? Here's something at Woodbine. Some things I will not put up because it's advertising for a company, and I'm not going to do that. So here is where I usually find the things I put up. Or people send it to me. If you have a church, if you have a fire department, Rotary Club, or Kiwanis, Kiwanis Club's coming here and I'm volunteering for it. I had to put that off because of the death in my family, but I'm going to re-up that. So anyway, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to update it all on the website, everything I can find. Hope to God somebody will start sending me some stuff. Oftentimes I'll screenshot stuff that I see on my wall. And then when I come back, this will be updated and published. The other thing I really want to do and show you is go back here to here. I want to put on the home page. I don't want that. We can close that. Is here. Go back to the home page. Here is I'm going to put, I think where the calendar is, maybe somewhere. Maybe I might even replace the local food watch. Or move them or add more or something, is where I want to put the Dale Trent thing and the Halifax Sheriff's Department's thing. I think Sobo might do one, police. I might check with them. But I just need to get out here more, and I just haven't been able to the last 3 weeks. I know you're sick of hearing that. So I'm going to pause now. I'm going to update the events. I'm going to add the tabs later, and then we're going to call the Board of Supervisors. I've got the numbers right here to try to schedule interviews so you can see them telling me, yeah, I'll do it, and then they don't. So there we go. All right, I will be back. Let me find, close all this stuff. Phone calling. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's start with, we'll just go in order. Let's start with Pete Riddle. 336, okay, I'm not going to say the number because, I don't know, sometimes I get in trouble, and I don't want to do that. 6. Call. And we'll put this on speaker. Can you hear that? Where's my microphone?
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Mr. Riddle. This is Lisa Metler. I'm calling you from Halifax Oasis and wanted to see if I could get an interview from you to talk about the upcoming year and plans for the Board of Supervisors. I sent you an email. I'm not sure if you got it. I have already interviewed Mr. Oakes and Mr. Smart and hope that you and I can set a time to do so. I'd appreciate it. 434-404-0002. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, next is Mr. Roller. And that's 434. I wonder why that other one that's a North Carolina area code, I believe. 47. He does live here, doesn't he? Why does he have a 336 area code? 470111. Oh, you can find these numbers on their website, but I'm not going to say them. You're going to have to look for yourself. Okay. Hey, Mr. Roller, this is Lisa Metler from Halifax Oasis. I am in the process of filming a podcast right now, and I'm calling all the Board of Supervisors to see if I can schedule some interviews.
Time and that was just kind of sense. I've been pretty busy trying to get a grip on where we're on the board and trying to get stuff going, and I'm looking at my elbows and that, but I'm just not at this time. Not at this time.
Okay, will you commit to doing one in the future?
I would, in the future, I will talk to you about it.
All right, well, you've got my number. Please call me as soon as you feel like it's convenient.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Next. That was a hard maybe. But I do get that they want to get their feet on the ground. I mean, get settled. I do get that. All right, so let's go for Mr. Witt next. Hi, is this Mr. Witt? This is Lisa Metler from Halifax Oasis. How you doing today? Good. I'm filming a podcast and wanted to see if I could get you to commit to interview with me to talk about the future of the board sometime soon.
Stuff. So appreciate the invitation, but pass on that.
Well, the public is really interesting in meeting all of their people they elect. And you turned me down before. Come on now. We'll talk before. I'm not going to try to surprise you with anything. That would be awesome. That's all I can ask. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Next. Okay, we've got him. All right, McDowell. I'm surprised they're answering the phones, to be honest with you. 471. I need to do this in person, which I was going to do last night, but they canceled the meeting. Or didn't cancel. They rescheduled it for next week. Who am I doing now? McDowell. 327. Call. And then it's Claiborne. And then who? No. And Thompson. And that's it. So just two more. McDowell. See there, I almost forgot who I was calling.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Mr. McDowell, this is Lisa Metler from Halifax Oasis. I was calling to see if I could secure an interview with you because your people would like to see you and we'd love to hear your thoughts on the coming year. My number's 434-404-0002. If you could call me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Next, Claiborne. Oh, God, I just dread calling him. Why? All right, so now we're calling Mr. Claiborne. Mainly because he promised me an interview multiple times and then he ghosted me. And I was very not happy about that. Dudes out there in the world, learn, don't ignore women, answer them. And when you answer them, do it truthfully. If you don't want to interview, just say no. Like the other guy did. He just said, I'd decline. I tried again. But be honest. Where's the number? 3718. 81. Ooh, did I tell him I was filming? Oh, no, it was an answer machine. Okay. Here we go. Oops, don't show the phone number. You can look that up yourself. Oh, is he not going to answer?
Your call has been forwarded.
When I sent him nice emails.
The person trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
All that stuff.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Mr. Claiborne. This is Lisa Metler from Halifax Oasis. I was calling you to see, to follow up on an email I sent you about interviewing with our podcast. I would appreciate your time and your viewpoints on the upcoming year or two. My number is 434-404-0002. Thank you. Bye-bye. He's not going to call me back. Okay, and that leaves who? Mr. Thompson. Well, there's also Wayne Smith, who's the tiebreaker. I'm going to call him too. I've never called him before. But let's call Mr. Thompson first. He's going to say no because he doesn't like talking to people. But I'm going to try and talk him into it anyway. And I really feel like if you vote for somebody, you should have access to them. I don't care who they are.
If you record your name and reason for calling,
That was quick.
I'll see if this person is available.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. This is Lisa Metler from Halifacts Oasis. Trying to follow up on an email I sent you about interviewing on the podcast. If you could return my call, 434-404-002, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Did that record? It didn't give me a beep. All right, let's try this Smith guy. 334. I've never spoken to him ever. And what does a tiebreaker do? 2395. That's what the job I'd want. I'm just there to break ties. Call. Cat.
Hello, you've reached Wayne. Please leave a name and number, and I'll call you back. Thank you. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Mr. Smith. This is Lisa Metler from Halifacts Oasis, a local podcast I'm not sure if you're familiar with. I'm calling to see if you would be kind enough to give me an interview to talk about your perspective as a board of supervisor. And a tiebreaker is interesting. Thank you. I appreciate it. 434-404-0002. Bye-bye. Well, I thought he was trying to call me back. Yeah, that was Mr. Smith trying to call me back, and now he's not answering, but that's okay. All right, they're all called. You see what I deal with, and this is a follow-up from a nice email I sent. So I've sent messages. I'll wait a week or two, and then I'll try again. Oh, now he's calling back again. I think this is Mr. Smith. Hello? Hi, how you doing? I'm good. Is this Mr. Smith? Hey, yeah, this is Lisa Metler, Halifax Oasis. I'm filming a podcast and was calling all the Board of Supervisor members to see if they would grant me an interview to talk about Board of Supervising.
Oh, well, some point. Right now, I'm probably not quite ready to do it, but I will certainly keep that in mind when I'm ready.
Okay, that'd be great. Did you get my number on the? Well, obviously you called me, so you've got my number.
Sure. I reach out to you and we might have a conversation.
I would absolutely love that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ooh, that was the best call. Yay. What am I doing here? All right. Yeah, that was really good. All right. Excellent. Okay. So is this, it's recording. Okay. I'm not, this program I haven't quite learned yet. All right. So where does that put us? All right. We've knocked that part off. Today, probably the weather's still pretty gross outside, but I kind of wanted to get to Turbeville and check stuff out there, do a little man on the street. I've got so many areas to cover. I'm still trying to figure out where Denison, Moffett, Birchhead Park, Winds Creek, and Little Gitsville is. Places people have told me about. But I'm counting on you. I need you guys to send me more feedback or call me or let me know or text me. I know we've all been just kind of hunkered down lately due to weather and other circumstances. Now, let's move up the scale. I'm hearing a lot of rumblings on Facebook about our new Democratic leadership in Virginia. You know, it's like on the one hand, I just want to say, too bad, so sad. But on the others, I'm trying to really listen to concerns because I'm very excited about this leadership and excited about some new things going on. I mentioned you earlier, Mitzi, you've been writing stuff about taking our guns away. That's not what they're doing. They're trying to limit and regulate. I really would love to have a conversation with you on this podcast about it. I've asked you for interviews before, but I know you're always busy because you have a lot of things you have to take care of. But we are going to get together, I know, at some point in time. We've misconnected a few times because you're someone that I want to have the conversation with, because it's like we're on two sides of an issue. And finding reasonable people to have these conversations with. I have them off camera a lot with people in this county, but most people don't want to go on camera. And if she ultimately declines, I respect that. That's fine. But I'm excited about what's happening in the state. Someone else I talk to rather frequently is not happy about it at all. So we have interesting conversations. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be mistakes, but I think it's kind of rewriting the boat on its course toward progress, which is going to be, the redistricting. That was another thing people were squalling about. It's only in response to Texas. And the irony is, look what's happened to Texas. They redistricted it. They didn't ask the people. It wasn't on a ballot or a measure. They did it anyway, gained a couple more seats for the Republicans in Texas. Just had a special election, and what happened? The Republican got trounced by the Democrat. And there's some law of physics that when something's happening, you have an equal and opposite reaction. That's what's happening. You're going to push gerrymandering. It's going to happen elsewhere. It's going to happen in Virginia. It's going to happen in California, which is going to almost overpower anything Texas tried to do. So what was the point? What was the goal? It's almost like these things just aren't being thought through very well. Like this Epstein thing. Oh, Jesus God. Why aren't people in jail? They have released names and photos of the victims. That's how incompetent this DOJ is. And that's so upsetting. If you know someone, if you have been a victim of sexual assault or abuse, or know someone that has been, or have children, this should be absolutely unacceptable to you. And what was it? My friend that I talked to, he's like, well, the Clintons refused to sit. No, they didn't. They're going to sit down. They said they wanted to do it in public. There was some condition. Whatever. But I don't care. If he gets up there and admits he did it, put him in jail. Everybody in there, everybody attached. And look at this Elon Musk stuff. Isn't that something? Oh, I need to get this screen off of here. Let me take this off because it's really distracting me. So yeah, just take it off. Yes, I want to remove it. Okay, so now that's out of the way. I think he's a weird little pervert. Something's wrong with him, but you got to understand, and I've said this from the beginning, this isn't left, right, red, blue. This is rich, poor. This is class. And these oligarchs, these rich people, the billionaire, this isn't corporate pedophilia. This is billionaire pedophilia where they think they can get away with anything. And if you listen to what one of the people said, he said something about, well, we're not going to release anything that showed death or torture. That means there's death and torture in them. And who's been prosecuted? This is my number one issue with national politics right now. I'm really upset about ICE. I'm really upset about the way this is happening, this lawlessness. I'm really upset the way some people are held accountable. And people who are lawmen or former lawmen should be upset about this too. No one is above the law, but this government is showing over and over daily that it is above the law. It's almost like, and even Marjorie Taylor Greene has said that they were lied to. This whole thing, they were lied to. And nobody's here to say, I told you so. We're here to say, what can we do to make this better? How do we make this go away? How do we get rid of this problem? Because nobody's benefiting from it. Between starting wars, the grifting, the cryptocurrency, the Musk stuff, what they've done with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, it's just, it's a perfect storm. I think it's going to bankrupt this country, and I think we're going to revert back 50 or 100 years to try and regain some ground. So things like who's using what bathroom does not matter. What matters is financial responsibility, solvency, and peace. Somebody's calling me again. Oh gosh, I've got to pause. Phone call. So yeah, let's have those conversations. And I think I'm going to stop there because I really want to get out here while it's decent and do some more man on the street stuff. I miss it. I really like meeting people in this county and discovering things and learning things, and it's awesome. So until next time.